All over West Michigan, this is 24-hour News 8 Football Frenzy.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for picking the Frenzy for your Friday night highlights. I'm Jack Doles, and I'm flying solo tonight. Jason Tersis and Larry Figursky both off tonight. We've still got highlights from 21 games. We'll start with our spotlight games, and this is as much about the cause as it is the game. Lowell's wildly successful Pink Arrow project raised about almost $500,000. And in the first quarter, that's Gabe Dean, 35 yards, 6-0 Pink Arrows on this night, up 14-0. In the second, Dean does it again. The kid will not go down. Look at this touchdown run, 37 yards, 21-0 Lowell at that point. Still in the second quarter, going to hand off to Josh Addington, big hole up the middle. He's going to rumble all the way down to the one. Touchdown saving tackle, but on the next play, Dean punches it in again. Lowell wins 47-0. They are 3-0. Spotlight number 2 shines on the OK Red opener between West Ottawa and Grand Haven. Both teams off to solid starts, especially West Ottawa. Panthers outscored their first opponents 99-9. Well, they were down 2-0 after a safety, and then Grand Haven off the free kick. That's Alex Smith. He's going to take it all the way down to the 2-yard line, sets up another score. A quick 9-0 lead for the Bucks. Second quarter, it's 9-6. And then Desmond Morgan makes a play, finds Ryan Verhelst, 23 yards. What a great catch in the quarter. 13-9, 22 seconds to play in the half. Third and goal, Howard to Zach Boersma. Or Morgan to Boersma, it was 21-15. And then Boersma again, 15-yard touchdown run, 29-15. West Ottawa with a nice win, now 3-0. The Bucks will face Rockford next week. Tonight, Ralph Munger's Rams at home against Jenison. Wild final 3 minutes in the first half. Rockford trailing. Mark LaPrairie hands off to Zach Schmuck. He goes 21 yards. Rockford first lead of the game at 10-7. A minute left. Jenison, Zachariah Keene hands off to Tyler Hosey. He's going to break some tackles, got some big lane there, 29-yard score. Jenison up 14-10. But on the ensuing kickoff, Rockford strikes again. Watch the razzle-dazzle as they catch it down at the 11-yard line. And that ball finally ends up in the hands of Brian Fisher, and he's gone up the left sideline, cuts back inside. 89 yards on the return. Rockford led 17-10. 8 minutes left in the game. Connor Darby. He's going to go 49 yards, but watch, he gets hit and fumbles. This ball goes into the end zone. Nate Sanders of Rockford is going to fall on it. The Rams get the touchdown, and they hold on and win. Final score 34-31. Let's keep it in the red. 1-1 Granville entertaining the Muskegon Big Reds. Also 1-1. Granville trailing 8-0 in the first. Curry Thomas over the middle to Adam Wise. 36-yard touchdown. 2-point conversion good. Tied the game at 8. Second quarter. Muskegon at the 1-yard line. That's Cavante Keys going to punch it in for the score. Then still in the second, Bulldogs defense, they're trying to make something happen, but the pass picked off by Dion Bailey. He's going to go 30 yards. And Muskegon goes on to roll in this game. Now 2-1. Big Reds win it 56-11. The other game in the red pitted Hudsonville and East Kentwood. Both teams trying to bounce back from week 2 thrashings. Well, Hudsonville had the better of it on this night. Shane Trevino going to roll right. It's going to find Hunter Prince wide open in the end zone. 15-yard strike, and it's 7-0 Eagles. Second quarter, handoff to Hank Van Oyen. He's going to rumble 4 yards in for the score. 14-0 Hudsonville lead. And then the Eagles drive again. Van Oyen, great run here, going to take it all the way down to the 1-yard line. Sets up yet another Hudsonville touchdown. And the Eagles roll. They beat East Kentwood 57-27. All right, in Muskegon, the unbeaten Crusaders of Catholic Central facing the team with arguably the best nickname in the entire state, the Kingsford Flivvers. By the way, is old slang for an unusually expensive car, a beater. That was Andy Ross, pounds it in, 6-0 Flivvers. Later in the first quarter, 2nd and 8, a little misdirection. Eric Kleisner, he's going to go 53 yards for the score, and the Kingsford was up 12-0. Muskegon Catholic climbs back into the game. Kevin Wickstrom, 2-yard touchdown run, Kingsford, a little too much tonight, wins it 26-13. We're off to Ravenna for a West Michigan Conference tilt between the Bulldogs and Whitehall. Story of this game was defense. 4th and 15 for Whitehall. Steven Sicka in trouble, going to get dragged down by a mob of Bulldogs. That Ravenna defense was great tonight. Late fourth quarter, Ravenna up 7-0. Whitehall driving. Brandon Solhoski bounces off tackles down to the 13-yard line. Chance to score, but Wes Ruiz with the sack. That stops the drive. Ravenna wins it 7-0. Time to check on the OK Blue. This is Sparta and Coopersville. A wild one out in Coopersville tonight. Coopersville up 15-13 at the half. On the attack, Cameron Cooper to Daniel Conkle. 6-yard touchdown. Spartans up 20-15. Fourth quarter, Rob Glerum, quarterback keeper. That's going to put Coopersville back on top. 23-20. Sparta strikes back, takes the lead, and then Coopersville needs a score. Glerum again. 6 yards to win it. Coopersville wins 30-27. Let's keep it in the blue. West Catholic at Forest Hills Northern. First and goal at the 6. Lance Beitendijk, quarterback keeper, 6 yards. Lowers the shoulder. He's in. 10-0 Falcons lead in the second quarter. Going to hand off to Jalen Faison. He's going to go 10 yards. West Catholic routs Forest Hills Northern 51-0. Already week 3 of conference play in the Wolverine Conference. 2 of the 4 remaining unbeaten squaring off in Vicksburg. Bulldogs and Chieftains of the Dowagiac field goal battle. This here is Derek Stark for Dowagiac. It was a 20-15 lead. Now a 4th and 4. 1:15 left in the game. Connor McCormick going to heave it up for Chris Chesser. He makes the catch and rumbles in for the game-winning score. Vicksburg wins a thriller. Final score was 21-20. All right, we're going to take a break. It's halftime on the Frenzy. When we come back, plenty more to come. Stick around. We are back on the Frenzy right now, and we'll start the second half in the Southwest Michigan Athletic Conference, where 5 teams started this one tied at 2-0 atop the conference. This is Portage Central and Portage Northern. Central will open the game 27-0. Northern battles back. Terry Kerr breaks it down the right sideline, goes 60 yards for the score. That cuts the lead to 27-20. Now Central's going to answer right back. Kyle Cutler on the quarterback draw. Yep, stuck in the pile, bounces off, and he's gone. That's a 40-yard touchdown run for Cutler, and Central was up 34-20. Big play here, Central punting. Ronnie Poulter gets a piece of it. T.J. Simpson catches it at the 12 and goes in for the score. Cuts it to 34-27, but Portage Central seals the deal. Tad Dravick, 20-yard field goal. Portage Central beats Portage Northern 37-27. It was also opening night for the OK Green. Bulldogs of Byron Center made the trip to Zeeland West to meet the Ducks. Here, Derek Sievert's going to pound it in, and Byron Center had a 7-0 lead. Zeeland will counter now. Derek Postema to Joe Gazer. Gazer takes the handoff, big hole, he's in, cuts the lead to 7-6. Then in the second quarter, Postema and Gazer again. The handoff, Gazer's in for another score, 17-yard run. Zeeland West 28-15. John Shillito's 200th career victory. Congrats, Coach. All right, another key matchup in the OK Green took place in Hamilton. Hawkeyes hosting 2-0 Zeeland East. Dan Burns at the 23-yard line to Cody Bevendal. That's a touchdown, but that would cut the lead to 42-14. This one all Zeeland East. Zeeland East defense fantastic in this game. Mike Greenland bats down the ball from Nick Cronmeyer, and Zeeland East wins 42-14. Most of the scoring came before our cameras got there. We've still got one more game in the OK Green to show you. Holland Christian, Unity Christian. How will the Maroons respond to last week's thrashing? And not all that well. Evan Westrate, 4-yard touchdown. Crusaders up 10-0. Then Lance Deemter to Caleb Ellens, a 56-yard touchdown play, made it 17-0. Unity Christian, the route was on. A rare highlight coming up for Holland Christian. Maroons going to give it to Jeff Bruin. He's going to go 20 yards for the score. Unity Christian, big win tonight, 60-14 over Holland Christian. Thornapple Kellogg hasn't topped the 2 victory mark since 2005. But with back-to-back wins to open the season, Trojans after win number 3 against South Christian. They were driving. Coley McKeel, big hole, walks into the end zone. They were up 28-13. And then their defense. Brian Heidman, back to pass, picked off by Jacob Baltimore. How about Thornapple Kellogg now 3-0 with a 28-13 victory. Stop number 16 on the frenzy, Caledonia, and this is all about the cowbell. Need more cowbell. Caledonia and Wayland, when they play, that's what they play for. Up 20-0 in the fourth, fake up the middle. Trevor Garbaugh runs left. He's in for the score, 26-0. Caledonia gets the cowbell this year with the 26-0 victory. Still have one more game from the Gold. Hastings at Forest Hills Eastern. Saxons overpowered their first two opponents. They were in for a dogfight in this one. Bobby Leedy up the middle. That's an 18-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion good. Hastings takes a 24-20 lead. But here comes Forest Hills Eastern, 4th and 1. Spencer Elliott up the middle. There was nothing there, but he found some daylight. He's gone. 41-yard touchdown. Forest Hills Eastern takes a 26-24 lead, but 4 seconds to play. Zach Nuremberg, 25-yard field goal, and Hastings wins it at the buzzer there, 27-26. Another great cause game out in East Grand Rapids. Pioneers and Howland Dutch playing in the Hearts of Gold game to raise money for the Helen DeVos Children's Hospital Foundation. This is cancer victim Champ McCahill carried the game ball. He actually ran that thing all the way from Holland. And then East Grand Rapids just rolls. Ryan Elbleed or Nick Mulhall, 80 yards right off the bat. 7-0 East Grand Rapids. Then they're going to give it to David Drummond up the middle, 41-yard touchdown run. 35-0 East Grand Rapids. East Grand Rapids wins it. Final score 42-7. Game 19 takes us to Christian High, where the Eagles have Kennewa Hills, East Grand Rapids, and Lowell coming up in the next 3 weeks. So they really need to take care of business against Forest Hills Central. Matt Grassmeyer to Brandon Pott over the middle, 22 yards. Eagles up 14-0. 14-6 late second quarter. Grassmeyer out of the shotgun, fakes the handoff. He sees daylight to the left sideline and takes it. 22-yard score. Christian beats Forest Hills Central 28-14. The Eagles now 3-0. 3 weeks into the Kalamazoo Valley schedule. 2 of the remaining 3 unbeatens going head-to-head in Constantine. Falcons hosting the Eagles of all of that. First and 5 to go there, and it's a Jake Bauer touchdown. And then Bauer with the interception here. All of that puts up a fight, but Constantine wins. Final score 12-7. 21st and final stop of the night in the OK Silver. Allendale and Calvin Christian. This is Allendale's Trevor Schultz. Hands off to Ryan Senna. Touchdown, 16-0 Allendale with the lead on the 17-yard run. Allendale, Schultz to Senna. Fumble scooped up by Ryan Shellhaas. He's going to take it 50 yards, and Calvin Christian with a big defensive score cut that lead to 16-6. You know what? Anything you can do, we can do better, Allendale says. Alston Goodike, ball stripped by Allendale's Nick McDonald, picked up. Dalton Westerheis going to go 70 yards. Allendale with the win. Final score 24-6. That's all the high school football highlights we've got. When we come back, we'll let you know how the Whitecaps fared in Game 3 of their series against Lake County.